Hello, clever people, and welcome to my solo review of The Choice. And can I just say, throughout this, I am not going to call The Choice a film. That's the one time I'll call it a film. Because this is not a film, this is an abomination. Alright, in case you don't know, The Choice is another Nicholas Sparks movie about two people cheating so that they can fall in love. In case you can't tell, this may be a very, very long rant. So, now, I am one who loves film, and usually I go to films very happy. My expectations on this one were, okay, I thought, okay, well, this is my first Nicholas Sparks films. I haven't seen all the other ones. Maybe it won't be as bad as I think. Oh my god, this movie is atrocious. This is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It's the second worst movie I've ever seen behind Avatar: The Last Airbender. This movie is horrible. I take notes during films. 2 whole pages on why this film is atrocious. Let me start. The beginning narration. The beginning narration is about a guy how he has to have a big choice in his life. Yeah, the whole movie named The Choice. It's a choice. Want to know what that choice is? Skip 5 seconds if you care about spoilers. You shouldn't. It's about him either buying a new truck or fixing his old one. You build an entire film on either buying a new truck or fixing the old one. That's what you build your entire film on? Oh my god. Okay, there's also a scene where they get off of his boat, which they went on way too many times, where there's a shot of him and he's all having fun, and then it's a shot of her inside, like, writing in a book or something. And it's so annoying, because it's like, do you need to be so obvious? Is there no such thing as subtlety? Is there no such thing as subtlety, where you can show subtle juxtaposition in the characters? Do you have to make it so blatantly obvious? Dialogue is terrible. Absolutely horrible. Not joking. This is one of the lines. So, woman takes her pets in to a veterinarian. Woman says, hey, can I get a checkup? Woman at counter says, sure. Woman says, I would have liked to have been here earlier, but I was busy. Person behind counter, oh, don't act like you weren't getting busy with someone else's husband. She later says she's joking, but who says that in real life? Who would actually say that in a joking way? Cheating is not something you joke about, and that brings me to another horrible point in this film. The cheating is done so horrendously. It's like, are you serious? It leaves both of the characters unrelatable at all. Not only are they unrelatable, they're stupid, they're mean, and you don't want them to be in love. That's another big thing. The love is so forced. It's like, okay, let's take this, and cram it together. It's so forced, it's so awkward, it's horrendous. I filled up an entire column on why this movie is bad in the first 20 minutes. There's also a scene where a guy, who's not even known as rich, uses $50 as a coaster for his drink. They don't even explain that later in the film if he's rich. He's a normal guy. And they just thought, oh, let's just show him putting $50 in the drink down. Really? 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 The main doctor in the film, the main veterinarian, has love interest. So horrible. Of course, there's Nicholas Sparks' reign. And I was sitting in the theater, bored out of my mind, thinking, oh god, man, this movie feels like 4 hours. Alright, at least it's reaching its end. I was 40 minutes in. 40 minutes! It's so long! Because at the end, you think, okay, an hour and 20 minutes in, you think, alright, I guess that they're closing to the end. There's a whole other 40 minutes of predictable stuff that is just like, here, and, oh, we don't want this to end yet, so subplot, just because the movie came out to 25 minutes, so then they needed to add extra horrible dialogue and extra subplots that made no sense at all. All the acting in the film is horrendous. The one good thing that I had to say about the film was that the main actress was trying. She was bad, but at least she was trying. All the characters are film characters. None of them are realistic. They say things that are stupid, and they're all like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll go do this. And they're so stereotypical. It's unbelievably long. And you know what else is stupid? There's a scene, cut 15 seconds, I'm probably going to spoil some stuff. Gabby says that she doesn't want to get married while the guy's saying, I want to marry you. And the parents are so supportive of him marrying her when she doesn't want to get married. What are you doing, parents? And then you give the guy a ring, even though Gabby has said a million times, I don't want to get married, I don't want to get married, I don't want to get married, I don't want to get married. Will you listen to her? At the very least? Goodness gracious, I predicted, giant spoiler, skip it another 10 seconds, that Gabby either gets cancer or gets in a car accident. Guess what? She got in a car accident. Oh my god, nothing in this film makes sense. Everyone on set must have been really, really tired. They must have gotten up out of bed and thought, oh god, I have to go do The Choice today. And they did it with no effort. Directing, horrible, dialogue, the worst in the film ever. This is the second worst film I've ever seen. I personally do not like to rant, but don't even think about seeing a clip of this film. Don't even think about seeing it. Don't watch a trailer. Don't even illegally download this film. Even if someone is watching it on their tablet at an airport, don't even briefly look over. Just don't. Ignore this film. Bury it under the deep depths of the worst of Hollywood. Bury it. It should never be seen by anyone. There are people in my theater that laughed at some of the dialogue. The serious dialogue that they laughed at. Just goes to show I'm not the only one who hated this film. It's boring. It's stupid. Do not see The Choice. Just don't. I give The Choice a 0.3 out of 10. Only good thing is that the main actress was slightly trying. God. Alright, so that is my solo review of The Choice. In case you couldn't tell, do not see this movie. Alright, and that concludes my review. I am Robert Burke, and this has been my own solo review of The Choice. Goodbye.